Hey, one and all! Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here with a review of Venom! I thought I'd swing on by for you. Web down the details. Well, like I said, I went to see Venom tonight. That not so better half oil slick of myself that I brung back from the Secret Wars long time ago. Now, it leaves something to be desired when you do Venom without me. The origin just sucked, in my opinion. But what can I say? The graphics were excellent. Venom looked good, really good. But he was missing something on that chest of his. There was a few surprise guest appearances, which I did like. They were sort of beautiful. I don't know why I'm doing this one. But I do hope it's worth going to see. If you got a cheap day to go see Venom, go see it then. It's way better than, my friends, on cheap day. This that way you're not putting out the money. It wasn't so bad. It could have been better if they included some of me, or at least tied it to me. But what can you do? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man was not invited. I guess that's just because I'm over with the big boys now. Then again, am I with the big boys? I'm sort of non-existent at the moment there, thanks to that Thanos. So I guess that's all I have to say about Venom without any spoilers. Hey people, hope you like my guest appearance by the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. If you're watching this afterwards. Okay, so we gotta move this. We're gonna invite some people in. So give us a sec here. And we, of course, also, well, hopefully I'll just be able to. Uh, I just wanted to get online, have my friend stop by, give a little bit of a review of the Venom movie. I know he's talking real weird. Okay, so now that's done. Let's go. Oh, we got two people watching. Hello to whomever is here. Hello, Flashing. Uh, Sorry, I'm just trying to set things up a little. I'm about to do a live drawing of Venom, as you may be able to read. I just gotta get my everything set up. I had my thing a bit closer to me, and I gotta get a bit of reference. I just saw the Venom live movie. It was pretty good, I think, anyways. Best to see it on a cheap day if you can. Okay, what's. Uh, okay. So, how are you today? Flashing or Toad? Which would you prefer? That's good. So are you going to be going to see the Venom movie or not? Are you looking forward to it? I'm going to have some other artists on here too, most likely. They might not be drawing Venom, but I will be. So I just gotta. And if I get some time, I might draw another character related to Venom. Oh, okay, that's good. In my city, there's one theater that usually gets it to play the night before on the Thursday, so I usually try and go and see it then. These big name movies. Okay, I don't want to go to that. I just want the image. Gotta love it when things won't cooperate. Let's see, do I got Venom on my hard drive? Sorry that's taking so long. I just got back from the movie like 10 minutes, 10, maybe 15 minutes ago, and I wanted to get on quickly. Okay. You know what? Well, I know I can get some lines, some light lines. I know the basic shape, so I can work on stuff. I'll put this down so you can see. Oh, hey, Adrian. We have another artist on here. He's unable to talk. So he's doing a drawing of I'm not sure what. So I'm going to click on him for a sec. So you can see him drawing. Hey, Adrian, why not type in the chat if you can and tell people what you are drawing? Oh, that's Speedy again. Finishing up Speedy from last night, I see. Hey, John. If you want to come on, there's a link. I think, are you in the group on Facebook? Yeah, not much for me. Oh, okay, okay. No problem. I was gonna say if you want to come in, draw, but since you're at work, I guess you can't. Don't want to get you in trouble. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna present you to everyone. There is a flash drive. It's coming. I'm just getting some reference. Flash. I've didn't get it before getting on. Sorry. My tablet doesn't want to show it on the web, so I'm just grabbing 4 or 5 images offline from my laptop. Uh-huh. Soon as I'm gonna get 2 more good images of Venom. Should have enough images here to work from. So take that out. In. It's going good for me. It'll be going better once I get these images up so I can actually draw for people. Okay, I'm gonna take it off, Adrian. I'm gonna tilt it down. I have played Fortnite. I gotta re-put it onto my laptop to play it. Okay. So here we go for me for Venom. Hey, good dog, Manny. The link's in the Facebook thing if you want to come on. I know you said you'd be on in a bit. I'm not sure whether this is the bit part or not. Adrian's already in, as you might be able to see. Although I'll have to switch it from him from time to time because. Okay, Manny. And I'm probably going to go with the very classic look for Venom, obviously, if for those watching. It's not showing all the icons at the moment for some reason, but he is there here. See, I'll show you. Yeah, is there a button I hit for that? Yeah, at the beginning of my video, for those who want to watch it later, Spider-Man swung by, did a little bit of a review on the Venom movie. I don't know how to get to show everybody. Okay, I don't know how to. Once Manny gets here and starts talking, or somebody, sometimes they come up, sometimes they don't. Those icons. I've noticed even for Mike and that, they don't always come up lately. And especially when there's two, I don't think it usually does it. It's used to it's switching back and forth through people talking, but you can't talk, so your kids and that are probably sleeping, so you probably can't do the double thing. Are we off of him? No. Okay. There, we should be good. I think for now. Anybody who feels like saying anything, asking questions or whatever in the chat, feel free. Although for anybody who's goes to watch it, watch to the end. There's a nice little Spider-Verse clip. Okay. Should send Tank a link too. I'm gonna get on Twitter and send Tank a link. Okay, so there we go. Tank has been sent a link. So hopefully he makes an appearance. That's making his head way too big. Yeah, we got 7 viewers here. Think it's gonna be a while before I have a Tuesday night one like that again, unless I'm hosting. Tuesday night's Drawn and Quartered was awesome. Fan edition, that is. Well, the regular one was good too. And I know I am available for commissions myself for $25 Canadian for anybody who's looking. Sure. Trying to find a good emblem of. Hope you're still here. Flashing, liking what you're seeing. Sorry it took so long to get with the program. Normally I'm better prepared. I've already got all my So you planning on going seeing Venom, Adrian? Yeah, it's not too bad of a movie. The main problem I think with it is its lack of Spider-Man, or at least having come off of Spider-Man, and I think that's what's going to ruin it the most because they have to completely rewrite the origin movie, and I don't think it works. I personally don't think it works quite as well without Spider-Man, the origin. Although they used a little bit of the cartoon. Okay, see you flashing. Hope you liked. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing and hit that notification bell to know when I am doing stuff. I'm usually here every night, Monday through Friday. No, Monday through Saturday, doing a live stream of some character or another. Yeah, they use a little bit of, to me, they use a little bit of elements of the 90s Spider-Man cartoon of how the Venom symbiote got to Earth. And you know what? I'm gonna take all those out because I don't like how they're coming together. How many do we have? We got 5. Hello to all those watching who are not part of the normal people watching, not part. Um, Feel free to, if you can, ask any questions, say anything, comment. Just say hi. We're a friendly bunch here. Not that there's many of us. I'm gonna put on to Adrian, who's in here. He's silent because his mic's not working. He's doing a speedy from the original Teen Titans, now known by the name of Arsenal, with a completely different look. Of course. Okay, it's supposed to be presenting to everyone. right. There's one thing I never got. Why did they name a guy that was a sidekick to an archer named Speedy? To me, it just makes no sense. Oh, you're using Adobe Illustrator, what I normally use. CS4. Mine's a little bit further along. Yeah, I'm not exactly paying with it myself. You know what? I think I got the head for Venom way too big for this body. Hey, John. And you got the wrong hero. It's Green Arrow that has Hawkeye as a sidekick. I mean, Speedy. You got the wrong universe there, John. Oh yeah, John, congratulations on winning the Big Boys edition of Drawn and Quartered. Same difference. We all in the fan edition really loved that this week when we were doing it. Hey, Bethany. We just love the fan. The fan comes up and takes it the first time. That was just so awesome. and that may be the prize from now on for winning. We haven't confirmed it, but it may be the prize for winning fan edition from now on. But like I said, it's not confirmed. Yeah, I know what you mean. Even just doing this fan edition, it's not. It's I get nervous and I go way too fast and make mistakes. Oh, that's a much better looking Venom head for this body. Now I can't say my game's not up from normal from my normal fastness, but it's still it's way sloppier. I think what I've got to do is I got to stop thinking about the time limit. The time limit, I think, makes me go way faster than I should be going, and I get done in like half the time. Oh, we got 8 viewing. Okay, I got some sort of here. Okay, William just giving it a thumbs up. Probably won't be on. Well, it's not a challenge. It was pretty good. You should watch the beginning of my stream a little earlier. Spider-Man swung by, gave his review of the Venom movie. It's not a challenge tonight. Everybody's doing something different, Bethany. I'm just doing Venom because of the movie. Well, for a lot of people it's tomorrow, but I got to see it tonight because we're in my town. There's this one theater that usually plays big movies like that the night before. Just... and we're just simply we're talking a little bit about John and Quarter John, who won the Pro Edition of us fans. First time a fans on. Actually, I don't really like Fan Edition, the name. I'd rather Amateur Edition because we're more amateurs. We're fans, but we're more amateurs. You know, we're up and comers. I think it's a better suited name, but I'm not the one naming it, so because I think saying fan doesn't give us the recognition that we somewhat deserve. People might just think we're somewhat pathetic. And I don't think we're all that. Most of us aren't that pathetic. We got our whatchamacallit, our comedians for the group, our um, uh, like Booster. Yeah, he's not a real artist, but he's there, comic relief. And it's good to have comic relief, especially since us fans have to get the trash talk down a little bit. Us amateurs have to get the trash talk down a bit better. Booster is art. Yeah, he's somewhat art. No, I don't draw. But yeah, he's got what was I gonna say? Chat. If you go and see it on a cheap night, if you have cheap night there, oh, Adrian's got Speedy colored a little here, so we're gonna present him to everyone, and I'm gonna check out. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 11 viewers. Cool. Well, he super chatted Mike a couple times last week after he had won, if I remember correctly. It's not raining here, Chad. For sure. Yeah, you didn't just beat Malin. You beat everybody. Send it to Mike or Ed Edwin. Or you're meeting with Edwin later this week, right? Make sure you mention it to him and see about getting on. Because he can talk to Mike easier. Or you probably even got his phone number or whatever. Call him directly. Say, hey, can I get on? I was the fan winner. Mike already probably knows by now who was the fan winner, but hey, William. I am doing good. So hopefully I should be when I do my live drawing tomorrow night. Hopefully I should be on. I should be on about 10:30, 10:30, and I'm drawing Will Smith from MIB for anybody who wants to come in. I'll be putting every time I'm doing the live drawing, I'll be putting the link in the chat, the Facebook chat. I hope Good Dog gets here soon. It's quiet in this chat. It's quiet in my ear. I like when it's noisy in my ear. I know he's eating and all, but how long does it take to eat? We just can't beat them every week, otherwise they might not invite us all on. No, beat them every week. Show them who the real pros are. Take off hands so people can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. There's my Venoms. Took it off of you, so it should be showing up pretty soon. This is still penciled, of course. I'm going to end up inking it. Is it the link, Manny, or something else? I can re-put the link in. I'll re-put the link in. Okay, link in, Manny. See where that helps. Okay, so let's see what do we got here. No? Oh. You can talk to me, Dave.
I don't want to break the sound system.
You're not going to break my sound system, Dave. What do you want, Dave?
No, it's just, how much longer do you think you'd be?
Probably a good hour or two.
I'll have to talk to you again.
Let's see. Yeah. Where did I put them? No. Give me a second, folks. Need to find something.
You think I can get you up this one?
No.
Oh, that's all right, Richard. Not important.
Important. They're there.
Oh.
Oh, the only Venom spawn that I'm aware of is the Carnage one. There's other symbionts around there, not necessarily Venom spawn. Some other ones have come from space. I know that. Try. See what that was about. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste a new link right in your a message to you, Manny. You're having trouble getting on. I just copied and pasted a new direct link to your Facebook message to you. So, okay. Hopefully, see you in a couple minutes. So, anybody who's watching, first time here or whatever, feel free to say hello, comment, ask any questions of me. It's my channel. I'll do my best to answer any questions. And we have a man in here named Adrian. I know you can't see his square, but he's doing a Speedy from the original Teen Titans. Oh, we got somebody in here. Who is that?
Aloha.
Finally.
Yeah, I just had to reboot.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. We have Manny in here now, folks. He's going to draw his illustrious skunk girl.
Yes,
I think he
sir.
was telling me earlier. You may want to view her, but you don't want to smell her.
No, you won't be able to smell her. You'll be under her spell.
Yeah, and we got Adrian too, Chad. Just that probably can't see him because I got to switch over to him. He can't talk, so it won't switch back and forth between him and whomever. But you've seen him. And for Manny, it's not the late show. For me, it is. For Manny, it's the
regular
dinner hour.
prime. It's prime time.
I was going to say the dinner hour show.
Sure.
Okay, so it's -6. Yeah, maybe. It's like 5 there, right?
It is 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, just coming up on 6. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't see the boxes down below, so.
A lot of boxes are there now.
Oh, okay. I'm behind a bit, so. Like,
Is that the first time you ever went on that show, John?
on what?
Was that the first time John went on Mike's show?
Yeah. Like I said, he was. I heard him a couple days, a day or two before. He was super chatting a Mike about getting on, and then I said something to about me getting it on, and then he somewhat hinted at if I'll win the fan edition, and we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's almost hinted at, if you win fan edition, you can come on. And maybe that's not just for me. Maybe that's just for me, or I would have taken it for anybody.
Well, I didn't want to harass anybody. I mean, I did tweet John Malin last night.
Yeah.
I told him I was coming for him, but he didn't tweet me back.
Yeah, well, he gets a lot, so it's hard to tell.
And Antonio, I tweeted Antonio Bryson. He tweeted back. He liked my winning drawing. So
yeah,
and like I said,
I'm gonna be doing Santana in a few weeks here. I'm gonna see about trying to get him on that Saturday night.
Cool. And
see whether he'll come on, promote his work and all that while I draw Santana and who's ever else here. It's an independent character from Comicsgate, so I think if I'm doing an independent character from Comicsgate, might as well do that. Try and get whomever on.
Right.
Promotion for them, promotion for me.
Promotion for all of us. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts.
Because I'm at like 91 now subscribers. I got one yesterday. I might be at 92. I don't know. There was a guy in earlier. I hadn't seen him before, so I said about subscribing. He seemed to say he would, so I could be at 92.
Well, I'm not even close to that right now. I've only been on for 2 weeks, so I got a long ways to go.
Yeah. Well, somehow I think you're going to be there bbefore me. Well, I'm not be there before me at 100 or anything.
So,
but I think you'll get up there fast. Especially, you won thing. What are you up to for subs, anyways?
I'm only I think I'm at 14. I don't know. That I mean, I've only been on your show and I've been on the fan edition, so nobody knows me.
Yeah, well, you won fan edition, so that has to say something. I got 14 subscribers. I got 15 subscribers that night
Cool.
in total. So, and I was trying to promote you guys. The link was in the description. So,
I think they want more trash talking.
yeah,
But it's hard to trash talk when this is the first time you're meeting the people and you don't know what other people can handle. So everybody was
yeah.
nice
Well,
to me.
most of us here were for that stuff. We're Comics Gate, so we should be able to handle for a pretty lot of stuff.
Thanks, Adrian. Adrian just subbed to me.
Oh, that's cool.
We got 8 people watching. Hopefully, eight people sub to you and me.
Yeah, well, I think most of them are already sub. Adrian's already subbed to me. Hey, John, if you're not sub, please. Sub to Manny, too. Sub to your competition for winning fan edition.
So I'm gonna stick with Skunk Girl for a while. I'm gonna put Sari on hold because I get the most messages about Skunk Girl. I mean, so I think I better run with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Comicsgate doesn't have a sexy woman yet.
Well,
Sec-
there's a few, but it's not the main character of the books.
right.
Like, take Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog's got Heather in it, but, she's not the main character.
Hmm. And plus, my Skunk Girl is pretty much good girl art, like from the '90s.
Yeah. Oh, Adrian saying Lady Alchemy.
Yeah, but she's not really a fun kind of girl. You know what I mean? It's more a
Yeah,
cult.
yeah. Oh, I don't know a lot about the character, so,
Yeah,
but
it's an
yeah,
occult character. But Skunk Girl is total fun.
yeah. Once I get my Snowdrift characters, I think fairly fun. All my females all my characters are going to be somewhat fun. They got different personalities, and that's what you want.
Right.
Oh, Skunk Girl. Have you heard about Skunk Girl, William?
If you haven't heard about her, go to my YouTube channel and I have a video on Skunk Girl.
Yeah, but that's just a drawing of her. You don't talk about her.
Talk about her. Okay, if you guys love Catwoman, Black Cat, those kind of anti-hero, bad girl, good girl kind of comics, that's what this is going to be about. And her main villains is the SJWs, the Super Justice Wardens. So she's going to beat them up. And I know I'm going to get so much
Flack.
bad. I'm going to get so much flack for this character, and I don't care. Bring it on. Damn snowflakes.
Here, one sec. I gotta show. I can show people Skunk Girl.
Awesome. Yeah, she's got curves and she smiles. So I guess I'm going to get so much flack.
All my there's Skunk Girl. Right there. There is Manny's Skunk Girl, as done by me. I can't hear you right now, man. I got my earbuds out. Were you saying anything there?
No, I didn't say anything, so show your picture.
Uh, Ooh, that's a nice sexy pose. How much? How many SGWs are you planning on having? You're asked by Chad.
How many SJW are we planning to have? Well, it's gonna the SJWs is gonna be like a takeoff on the Avengers. So she's gonna fight them. And just like I don't want to give away too much, but just like Squirrel Girl, she beats everybody up. I don't know how, but she does.
Be prepared to be grilled by Bob.
Bring it on, Bob. This to me, this is all practice for me to get better. So if I do get called up, I can keep up with the big boys.
Let's see. Oh, Adrian's on with his talking. You can talk now, Adrian? Is that or is that Adrian? Yeah.
Actually, the team is going to be. I'm going to try to put as many of my characters in this book. So the team might be as big as 10 to 15 characters. Let's throw them all in there. So she can just mow them all down. Get that copyright going.
Yeah. I've got my I've got a I'm not sure when they're gonna first appear. They're gonna be good guys, so from some alternate universe. What am I calling them? Justice Teams of the World. And it's basically making teenage versions of the Justice League and the Avengers, and they're a bunch of the Avengers and a bunch of the Justice League, and having them on one team. Like
So,
I've got,
yeah,
I've
I'm
got
reading.
You're reading what?
I'm reading the chat. What John is telling me to do.
Oh. Does Skunk Girl have an accent, you're asked?
Skunk Girl? Like you want her to be French, like Pepe Le Pew?
Oh, hey, Bob. Bob's in here.
Hey, Bob. So in other words, John, you want me to be a complete jerk because I'm not a jerk.
But yeah, I have the Arachnoid Kid. If you can't figure out who that is. Um, American Cadet. Mac. Kid Metal. Kid Thunder. Ultimate Boy. Wildcat. Spelt differently than DC's. So hopefully I can get away with that. Otherwise, I'll have to come up with a new name.
Right. Okay, so if you go on if you put it up on me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You got me right now?
yeah. Let me present you to everyone. I clicked on you, but didn't see. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so
Frenchie or country like Rogue. You saying for the accent, Chad.
Yeah, so this drawing is from 1983. That's how old this character is. Yeah, so back in high school, I had all my own characters. So I think I've come a little bit better than what I used to be.
Yeah. I said that's about when I started coming up with all my characters, high school.
Yeah, so
or just before.
I don't know why I created some girl that looked like a skunk, but that was then, and This is now. So
Adrian saying he did the same thing. He was in high school.
So I'm gonna make a video like that this weekend. The origins of Skunk Girl. Just have all the old drawings and come up to the newer drawings. Should be something interesting.
Yeah. Who else do I got for my Justice League and Avengers? Have to look. T-Gal. T stands for truth.
Cool.
In other words, Wonder Woman.
You know what? I never did make a Wonder Woman knockoff. Don't know why.
Let's see, I can figure out all my. Oh, put that. Oh, I'm gonna put it down right this second. Yeah.
Yes.
Heroes. So let's see.
Really.
Art.
Okay, chat. The first rule that you're supposed to do when you draw on a tablet, make a new layer. Don't draw on your drawing.
Yeah, I've done that before, lots of
I
times.
I
But good
do.
thing I've had the with what I do, it doesn't ruin it too much. I can move the old one away. Okay, so
Yeah.
Arachnoid Kid.
So I'm
Arachnoid Kid.
So this is what happens when you draw on your drawing. Everything goes away. Start it. Start all over.
Bow and arrow for Green Arrow or Hawkeye. This combination. Good thief. I got my Wolverine is called Pitbull. Eagle Boy for Hawkman. Proton for Adam. And I know I got more, but back to what I'm supposed to be doing, drawing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow night I will be drawing Will Smith from Men in Black. Well, if you can't afford a tablet to draw on, John, maybe try and get yourself a graphics tablet. You can get them fairly cheap, and the cheap ones work good. I've got a cheap one. I only paid like 100 and something for it.
Yeah, the tablet I'm using is not the most expensive either. It's a Chinese knockoff of a Wacom. It works really well. I just hope it lasts.
What I got to do when I get the money, there's a way to make mine wireless. So I'd like to do that. Just have it plugged in, and I don't have to worry about the cord.
Mm.
Sure, fine. Uh, How do you ink? Just take a black marker, preferably a thin black uh, pen marker, and just go over your pencil lines. That's the first, and then you gotta after that's done, or try and erase the underlining pencil lines, and then you just inking from there is just putting in where you think the light isn't hitting. Making where you think the light isn't hitting a little darker. That's a very rudimentary way of saying it. Or simplified, but I think a little bit more complicated than that and fully. But if for an amateur,
Well, for the
hey,
most,
Pope Fire. Oh, Pope Fire's in, and she's got she's still got her wrench here. No abusing the power, Pope Fire.
so I'm new to this. What does the wrench do anyway?
It allows they're called moderators, and it allows them to put links in your chat for say your Indiegogo or other people's channels or whatever that you want to promote.
Can they kick people also?
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually had to put somebody in a timeout in my thing this morning or my thing this afternoon.
What happened?
There was this guy coming in and asking all these wacky questions. Well, do you have AIDS? Do you have herpes? And all this stuff. And
Kick
and I'm
'em.
like, I said, hey, tell me what this. Answered the first question, and then he kept going on with these questions, and I'm like, okay, what's this about? Tell me what this is about, or I'm gonna have to like kick you. He didn't answer, so I said, okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm just gonna give you a timeout, and timeout lasts like 5 minutes.
Hopefully he left.
And he ended up leaving. I said, and I'm like, I think they can still hear you with that. And I'm like, you tell me what this is about, and I won't kick you when you come back in. I didn't quite say it like that, but that was the whole gist of it.
Mm.
First time I've had to do it in like I don't know how many months. So I don't like having to do it, but
Well, if the person's being
it was just me and
obnoxious,
Bob there, but. Oh. Come on. No, you can't put Bethany in timeout unless she starts using some bad language. What was that? View deleted message. Yes, she
is there some history that goes with that?
I think it's just fun-loving teasing.
Yeah.
Pope Fire got a wrench, as you remember, the other night when she was helping moderate.
Right.
After Chester had to leave.
Cool.
Well, technically you can, but you shouldn't. Poke Fire. Not unless she's doing something really bad. Like Mike, I just don't want bad language or anything too naughty being talked about. Like Mike or Edwin. That's people have free speech here, as far as I'm concerned. Just as long as it doesn't interfere with the well-being of the chat or whatever. And I just don't want language because I know I have younger kids watching. Bethany, do something bad. Pretty please.
You got a swear jar going there, Rick?
No, I'm not. I don't even know how to set one of those up. If you can actually set one of those up for real.
Really? Oh, cool.
I don't know whether you can or not. I only know there's a learning curve for here. Uh, Adrian, I think is drawing your project. We're not told. We have not been told what it is, but he was drawing Speedy earlier from the original Titans. Hey, Humphrey. Oh, you're drawing Superboy now? Cool. I didn't want to do too. Say he said it was somewhat top secret, so I didn't get him to say too much about it
I want to surprise you, man.
in the chat or whatever. So. Um, are you you got a camera or anything, Bethany? Or Twitter or whatever? Maybe I can just get you on for a bit if you want. Oh, I don't need mods right now, Chad. I Pope Fire and a few other people got them the other night because of Drawn and Quartered. Um, I am Rick. Cross Comics is Rick, John. Thank you. Okay, Bethany, do you have a Twitter or whatever somewhere I can send a link, Facebook or whatever? Uh, did I put it in the description? Here. No, I didn't. I gotta put all my junk in the description. I don't think I put in the description of the thing. Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay. In the description now, Bethany, if you want, there's my Facebook account. Well, it shows Cross Comics, but if you go over there, I'm sure you can find me, Richard Charles John Piper, and friend me, and then I'll message you the link to come in. Here we go. And let me know here when you've done it, Bethany. That way I can keep my stuff on me. And that way people can see what I'm doing.
It's always got to be about you, is it? Man,
No, you can talk and you can draw the attention to yourself.
it's like it's your channel. What's going on here?
Newspaper. Don't like to bleed through, so. And there's going to be a lot of black on this one.
If she messaged you, Cross.
Okay. Where? Oh. William is loving your skunk idea.
Hmm? Well,
Yeah, everybody's loving that skunk girl idea.
yeah. So I think I better jump on it. Put my horror story away for a while, even though it's already printed and ready to go. I think I better think about just build this character up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna work on some videos this weekend. Some new videos of Skunk Girl.
Yeah. Okay, just come on Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I got the link. Where am I? Control C, close.
Well, the only thing is I need to come up with a really good tagline for Skunk Girl.
That unbreathable thing is pretty good, I think.
Well, that's a good title, but what would her tagline be?
When the stench of injustice can be no longer tolerated, send in Skunk Girl. What's worse than the sin of injustice? Skunk Girl. Okay, I
Okay.
sent you the link.
Okay, chat, help me out. Come up with something, chat.
Oh yeah, chat. Although it's a video I did quite some time ago. I'm
Okay.
trying to do.
Made it in.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what you got, whether you can put it on, but basically, if you can see mine there, right?
Yes.
see, underneath all these black lines, there was pencil. So I just took like a thin marker like that,
Right.
and I just went over the pencil lines. So that gets all your outside lines, done, so it looks good, right?
Okay.
And then, well, this is Venom. So the let's see. Sorry about all that. Let's see. Just gotta find an appropriate. There's gonna be too much blocks. But then you take another slightly thicker one, and then you just do stuff like that in the areas that wouldn't be black, just to.
Okay. Can you see the picture? Here's the picture I printed off.
Oh
So-
wow!
So I've got the outlines drawn. I just don't know how to make it look like that. Here's, I don't know if you can see. Okay, the lines are relatively light.
I can somewhat see it.
Yeah.
But this, well, first.
So just outline it in black first.
Yeah.
All right. What size pen? Does it matter? Since it's all going to be black anyway.
Well, you don't want it too thick. I use usually from either a 0.2 to a 0.5 at the moment. This is 0.5.
Okay.
But so like a Sharpie is probably too thick, but you can, if you don't have it, I'm not sure what tools you have,
I've got 4 Copic multiliners. I have a 1, a 0.0 or a 0.1, a 0.05, 0.3, and I think I have a 0.03.
Okay, so probably your 0.3 or your 0.5 would be good.
Okay. All right, I'll work on that while you guys are talking.
Okay, so there, people. Comic. Yeah, I'm seeking commissions for anybody who wants me to do, well, more for drawing, a character or whatever. $25. I'm cheap. I don't charge the big rates because I'm not a big name yet. Although you want it colored, it's 40. And I'll do it live drawn on here, so. And, well, $25 plus shipping. And that's Canadian for you Americans, so that's even less than $25. Oh, hello, Emmanuel.
That's me.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe with that last name. Like, that reminds me of Manny's last name.
Yeah, that's me.
You can type in the chat with your regular thing, right? You need a
Right
special
now,
one in there. Pardon?
right now, I just have my screen on. I don't have the chat on my screen, so it's on my iPad.
Oh, well, and there's the other thing. You can bring up with your same account on 2 different devices. Or 3 or whatever. This stuff. Because I'm here in this, right? And I've got, well, not right now, but I've bring up on a different device under Cross Comics the chat and stuff like that a lot of times. So Gary's going live in 30 minutes. Well, there goes a lot of my people. I'm down to 4 now, anyways. But
I think a lot of them jump ship already.
you're gonna jump ship. You just got here.
No, I'm not jumping ship. I'm saying your chat jump ship.
Oh yeah.
I think Mike is on right now.
Yeah, the big names draw people away. But I'm getting my loyal base.
You got Bob.
Yeah. I got Bob. I got Chad.
You got William. You got John.
Well, Williams goes other places too a lot. But Bob and Chad I can count on Bob or Chad to be here when the bigger names are on. So as long as they're, watching YouTube.
I
I
usually
kept
have,
telling them not to dump ship, in other words.
I usually have like 3 chats open at the same time.
Yeah. I've had that before.
Yeah, I can't do more than one, especially depending on how loud people talk. Because like Gary Shipman's really soft, but Ethan's got the volume out.
Yeah. For me, I can't do it just because of all the talking on the different ones, keeping it straight. They just mingle together. Unless maybe if you had it on different devices, you might be able to, but on the same device, the voices get mingled a little. Oh, what do we got? I like to, yeah, William saying, Adrian saying, I got 4 devices going. Are you still here, Bob?
Bob can't be here because usually you say something.
Well, he was here earlier, so
Yeah.
he said a little bit. I'm just not sure whether he had to go to school or whatever. So, because they have school where he is in Italy like 4 days a week. I mean, 6 days a week. So it's like Monday through Saturday they have school. It's like, glad I don't live in Italy, especially as a kid. So, anybody else planning on going seeing Venom?
Oh, if it comes to my town, yeah, that's the plan. If not, I'll just buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was. I'd say if you can go on a cheap night to see it, it's really worth. It'd probably be worth it. It lacks something when it's not tied to the whole Spider-Man thing. In my opinion, they have to
Mm-hmm.
make up this whole new origin or whatever. I'm not sure whether you ever seen the Spider-Man animated series from the '90s.
Yes, I have actually. It's the computer generated one.
No, this isn't computer generated. It lasted like 5 years, and then it had like 12
Oh,
episodes
I'm
a
sure.
year.
If not, my husband's probably got it on.
The X-Men was on at the same time, an animated series. So
Yeah, I think I've seen it because I remember seeing X-Men. Like I said, my husband has like everything. So, if you need Netflix, my husband is Netflix.
but they with the Venom that they did in that, because the Venom symbiont, Peter got it in the comic books due to the Secret Wars. So they had Secret Wars like near the end of that, but so they brought the Venom symbiont into it a different way off the space shuttle or whatever. That's how it got to Earth. So they used that. And that's not giving too much away. That's like in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Okay, don't say anything.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like giving spoilers. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. I'm just saying how it gets to Earth. Beyond that, I ain't saying anything else.
Okay.
Because I hate it when people do the spoiler thing to me. I'm like,
Well, that's
anybody
not why I
has.
don't do any reviews or anything until I've seen it.
Yeah, I did a minor review. Actually, more accurately, Spider-Man swung by and did a minor review at the beginning of my channel of the Venom movie. No spoilers. I don't think there's any spoilers, but I don't remember giving any spoilers. I know you're not chopped liver, John. I've seen your thing.
Well,
I just wasn't sure whether Bob had left or not, and I didn't see him leave.
he's not chopped liver, he's pate. Gotta be snooty about it.
So are you learning to try how to draw Bethany or what?
I have
Or
some drawing experience. I've just never really gotten into comic books until recently.
Ah,
You know, because I was watching Ethan, because my husband was watching Ethan, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then find out, he's got all of his books, and and like was flipping through and like, wow, Ethan's really good. Because I didn't really grow up with comic, and I just been really enjoying the drawn and quartered, and thought, hey, I can try to draw this maybe.
well, if we got a space and you want to come on and try and draw freehand without tracing.
I'm not
What?
tracing.
No, you said you traced it earlier, didn't you?
No, I have not traced this.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Okay, do you see this better now?
Yeah. Let's see. Put it up again. Or here, we'll click on you. Yeah, that's looking better for sure.
Oh, I gridded it. Meaning I drew a grid over the paper, then put a grid on the picture, and then put a grid on the paper and drew it that way. So I don't know if it's cheating or not. But
Hi, Dave. Okay. Okay. That's Adrian talking in the chat to John Billard.
So what's your book about, John?
Pardon?
He's talking about a book that he's drawing. So what's your book about, John?
Yeah. Gonna have to get you on here at some point in the near future so you can promote it. Not that I've got a big audience, but it's slowly growing.
I think Adrian asked if I was when you say Comicsgate brought you into comic books. Yeah, like I said, my husband's had comic books since we've been married. He's got so many stacks and stacks of them. I just never really cared about it. And then I just started reading. Well, I really love Doctor Strange, so I realized he had an omnibus of Volume 1 of Doctor Strange, and I spent the entire night reading it. Was totally hooked. I'm like, this is awesome. So I went. They don't have any more omnibuses of him. You have to buy the works piece or whatever. So I got 2 of those. And then we were doing Starfire, and I'm like, oh, Alex got, my husband's name is Alec. He's got, another omnibus of the new Teen Titans volume. So I went down there and started reading it, and halfway through the book in one night, like, wow, this is really good. I missed out a lot.
Yeah, I've got like.
Although I don't think my mother would have let me come home with that kind of, with the Starfire dress the way she is, even in the 80s. I don't think my mother would have appreciated that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got like between 2,000 and 3,000 comic books. So I was an avid collector. Well, I'm not sure whether you'd say collector. I'm not sure what you'd say. But probably a third of that is like Archie. Maybe a quarter. I'm not sure. Because I started out with Archie. And I hate Riverdale. Riverdale is not Archie. What do we got here? Adrian saying, that's cool, Bethany. Our comic reading group just read New Teen Titans Volume 1 and 4 last month. Niebuhr read it, and now I'm a fan. Whoever Niebuhr is. This is definitely a good Venom.
I tried reading X-Men. I got the first, it was one of the first volumes. It was like the first, when I started getting really dragged, and so if it picks up later, and try another volume.
Is that the newer X-Men stuff or something?
It's the very first appearances of the X-Men. I don't remember who did it, but 60s.
Yeah. Probably Kirby, I would think, but I could be wrong. Stan created them, so. Well, not their looks necessarily, but you know, the idea of them. Since Stan's not an artist.
Here we go. Here's what I was going through.
Let's see. Okay, let's bring it to you. Oh, that's Manny. Oh, well, Teen Titans. Cool. That's cool, Teen Titans. That's Teen Titans 2.0.
Oh, that's George first.
Okay, want to put that back up? What you said you had there, Bethany?
Oh, here.
So,
Yeah, this is what I was working through. Toward the end, it was just starting to get really boring.
Oh yeah.
It was the original. Still working out storyline and artwork. And then
Pardon?
oh, check out their series. So I went and bought those. Like, wow, that's really good with Mike. I was surprised you didn't have those, but he says well, it's because they're not. So okay, well, I'll just buy him paperback.
Yeah.
And then Mike comes out with the hardbacking like the end of October, after I buy the first 3 volumes of Injustice. Like, thanks. Is Pope trying to be banned?
There's one problem, Pope Fire. She's not in the chat at the moment. She's up drawing. Or, well, yeah, drawing. Inking her Venom. And just make sure you guys talk every so often so, you know, people can see your stuff. What you're doing.
Well, you can't see my stuff because I'm on my laptop and I'm on the. Let's see. I don't know how. You must have yours really far back to be able to see the picture.
Yeah, it's a fair amount bit. I got a spot where I set it up so I could do it like this.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got anything
what,
like that. I could probably switch out and use my iPad instead of my laptop.
Oh,
Thanks, Adrian.
no biggie. You know, just every so often, maybe you want to put your put it so somebody can see and then talk. You know, just I don't know, just so everybody can enjoy everything that's going on. Although I should switch over to Adrian. People haven't seen him in a while.
Give Adrian some love. Come on, man.
He's doing a Superboy for here is Adrian. Titan pick.
Which Titan
What?
pick?
Yeah, what Titan pick? Oh, I think Pope Fire wants your Titan pick.
That one?
I think you got one problem though, Pope Fire, for that Titan pick. It's on his computer. I don't think it's a hard copy. He might send you the digital version. You know, a JPEG or a PNG version of it.
I don't even know if this is a finished product.
That is something you drew, right?
Yes, I did this last year for the Comic-Con that I was at. It's actually a two-parter. It's 17 by 22 inches.
Oh, cool.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Put that back up. Now let's see. Everybody just see. Present to everyone.
Here's kind of where I'm inking. I've got an ink and a brush.
Yeah, let me present you to everyone.
Do you have a good printer, Hope Fire?
Okay. There we go. There's her inking her Venom. So now I'm just gonna take it off. Take it off. Present to every. Oh,
There.
didn't even go present to everyone. So hold it up again. There, quick.
There.
Okay, there we go. And now we'll take it off, present to everyone, and just let it go as people talk. So I hope everybody's enjoying stuff here. Remember to smash that like button. And if you got a minute while watching this, listening, or whatever, in another window, subscribe to Good Dog Press and Adrian Kebs, who's there in the chat. You can see his name. Just click on the three dots beside. Click go to channel. Okay, I need to use a marker. Now, you've got videos up, right, Adrian, on your channel? Or am I promoting for no reason? No, dude, no channel. Okay. Okay, then don't go to Adrian. He's got no stuff. Well, I guess you can go and subscribe anyways. Give the man some love. Let him know you want some stuff, some content. He can film himself drawing from his phone and then upload it to YouTube. For you all. No promote. Oh, you don't want me to promote? I got nothing. Or do you got a Twitter or anything? Twitter or Instagram? Do you got a channel or anything, Bethany?
No, I
Or you
don't.
okay. I figure people are on here. Might as well promote them. I gotta get Tank's stuff. I went to try and find it last night, but I can't find his channel.
We can go onto each other's channels and start drawing and try to bring in our subscribers,
Yeah.
help each other out.
Well, that's what I'm doing here, trying to help anybody out that I can.
I mean, I do have a channel, but it's not for comic books, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, well, tell them what it's about. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll go. Maybe they
Oh,
won't.
I do quilting, so I have a couple of quilt things up there, but they're like 10 years old.
Well, if you know anybody that's into quilting, point them to Bethany's channel. Although she hasn't got a lot of content, she says, but hey, something's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, I was doing some research trying to look at some of the old YouTube stuff from some of the comic creators. I mean, some of these guys have been on for a long time. Like Antonio Bryce, I think he had some stuff from like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
some of
wow.
them have. It was like, wow.
Yeah, and if you watch his first few videos, I mean, it's like 10 hits, 20 hits, you know.
Yeah, I've got a lot of videos on mine. I've got like over 150 now.
Yes, you got 152
Knock it out
right
most of the
now.
time.
But that's because for like the last 2.5 months, I've been doing practically, well, for 2 months, I've been doing it at least one video a day. And then for about the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been doing like two videos at almost two live streams a day.
Wow. Yeah, I know you're on. I just always get busy and doing stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's no problem. People can always check out later or whatever.
See, I stay at home. I don't have a life, so
And I know not all my content's for everybody. My noon, I do one noon hour Eastern Standard Time. There's a bit of religious stuff at the beginning of it, and then I go into remastering some of my old drawings. So. And I know the religious stuff's not for everybody, so you know, anybody who wants to fast forward through that, fine. Especially once it's up. Although my one subscriber likes to grill me about the religious stuff a little bit, which is fine too.
What's he's grilling you about?
Well, just he's searching. Well, as far as I'm concerned, searching. He talk. Sometimes I got some of my characters are angels, so he asked me stuff about angels. Stuff about sort of the nature of God or what God can do, what God can't do. You know, I can only answer according to what I know, according to
So what
the Bible.
what can't God do?
Well, it's like you'd have to read some of the conversations.
He pretty much can do anything.
Well, then it becomes and something that I came to a conclusion in talking eventually is it's some things he can technically he can do, but he wouldn't do. It's about his nature. you know, what's in his nature to do or would allow him to do,
Hmm.
for lack of a better way of saying it. But
So Bethany, you want to be called Bethany or Beth?
It doesn't matter. Bethany usually works.
That's the hard one to say.
What?
That's the hard one to say. Beth is easier.
I'm gonna say Beth. If it's easier to say it, you.
It goes out faster. I don't mess up on it. So what brought you to Cross's channel?
drawn and
I
quartered.
think drawn and quartered, and I think you were doing something else, like with Gary or something, and
That's the same.
I actually haven't done
someone
anything.
mentioned you or something.
Well,
mean, that's-
probably people have mentioned me. I'm around
Yeah.
different places, but I haven't been on Gary's or whatever.
No, you haven't
yet.
been on his. You haven't been like on his channel, but I think you were. I don't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Gary one day and I saw Cross Comics on the screen, and that's how I got to Rick's channel. So it was from Gary also.
Huh, cool.
So Gary has started his Indiegogo.
Yeah, for the book number 3, the sketchbook. Oh, Packham's. He's doing. Is he doing the sketchbook or Packham's Landing?
He's doing the sketchbook of all his artwork.
Or a bunch of his artwork. I bet you could fit all in one sketch. Or
he's got so much artwork. The guy is incredible. You know, he's so humble and so modest, but it's like you have so much talent. It's unbelievable.
He's too nice for the comic industry now.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Spider-Man though that I won.
So how did you win the Spider-Man?
He had was it hers, and we all just picked a number. There were like 24 of us, and he picked mine, surprisingly.
Cool.
So, the gorgeous Spider-Man print.
And that reminds me, when I get to 100 subs, I'll be doing a contest, sort of like, I'll probably do it like art, do the number thing, and who's ever in the chat, whoever wins, they can pick whatever character they want, and I'll do a commission for it, and then send it to them for free.
He just put up several prints, you know, when we voted on the print that we wanted.
Yeah.
Drawing out. I'll be right back. And surprisingly, I got the number.
So what show was Pick on, John? Or he just gave you the chat?
Oh, Pixel. He's just saying Pixel brought him here.
Yeah.
I don't think he means today or whatever.
No, but
maybe through Pixels when I was on what's the name of it? John and Quarter, the first one, fan edition.
Cool.
I still would like to change that name instead of fan to like amateur edition or whatever.
No, don't put amateur edition.
I know it's probably too late now, but I just think fan edition doesn't give us the recognition that we deserve.
Up and coming edition.
Yeah, up and comers, amateurs.
Yeah, because you can't say amateurs because some of us are professionals.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm slow, but it's getting there.
I just more mean amateur and compared to, you know, Mike, the big boys.
yeah.
But maybe up and comers is better. But
We're more the AAA team.
Heard it?
The AAA team. We're still pros. It's just that we're the under the major leagues.
Yeah. Drawn and quartered minor leagues?
Yes, the minor leagues. You still get paid.
Just don't get paid as much.
Well, it depends. In the 90s, I was getting paid very well. Like I said, I used to sell my stuff off of eBay.
And it's I just like I said, I don't really like it's all right, I guess, but like I said, we're more than fans, so just like you were saying with we're more than amateurs.
Right. I mean, I would never put amateur in the title. That's degrading to some of
Yeah.
the guys that's going to be competing. Like I said, I mean, I've been a professional artist for over 30 years. And I've been
Yeah.
selling my artwork, so you can't call me an amateur.
Yeah.
And
Like I said, I would
yeah,
never
so
mean it in a bad sense. It's
and
just
and then it's if you call it amateur, you're not going to have other guys who may not be as well known, but have done some books that might want to be on the fan
yeah,
edition. Yeah, so
yeah, sure.
we got to choose the word very
Careful.
carefully. Yeah, but I would never want to say amateur.
Okay,
That's,
well,
that's a bad connotation to it.
I would think, like I said, I was just thinking like fan had almost the same, not quite, but you know what I think you know what I
Well,
mean.
but you got guys that go to the Comic Cons and they're doing fan art.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to say it's fan art to get away from the copyrights
yeah,
when you go to the
yeah,
what
and
you
try
call
and
it.
sell it.
Yeah, if you're going to try to sell it, you have to say this is fan art. Because if you don't say it's fan art, you're going to get hit. And I'll tell you this right now, a lot of those guys are making money doing fan art.
Yeah.
You
Well,
may not.
heck, I was I like I said, I did a Comic Con last year in LA, a small one, a Christian small one, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing all this, and I've seen it before the fan art, but I'm like I never asked the question before. How can you do this and not have to pay any royalties or whatever?
Well, it's actually you can actually Google it and you can find the legal definitions and stuff. So for
Yeah,
fan art, as long as you're not mass producing it, it has to be
yeah,
it has to be under 100 units. Once you start going over 100 units of the same image, that's when you're
at
going
a
to get it.
time, at a time, probably,
Yeah.
right?
So that's when you're going to get in trouble when you try to sell it. So if you're doing like 20 of a print, 10 of a print, you're not going to get in trouble. But so that Christian comic, is it yearly or was it just a one-time deal?
No, it's yearly now. They had one this year too. I had my table book, but I couldn't get there.
What time of the year does it go?
September.
Okay, so it's just done. I got to look
Yeah,
into that because I would love to put Sariel there.
it's
It's
called Alpha Omega Con.
Alpha Omega Con, cool. And like I said, if you go to my website, gooddogpress.net, you will actually see the first 7 pages of Sariel.
Yeah, I was there. I seen it myself, but and it looks good.
Did it spook you?
No, I
Was
don't
it okay?
spook easy.
No, but was it
Oh,
okay?
oh yeah. I didn't look at it well. I'll admit that, but I grazed it. I didn't read anything. I'm not sure that I don't think there was any lettering on it. Was there?
There was lettering. I had 4 comic books up there. Had the 3 Cintas and then the 1 Sariel.
Definitely a good Venom. John. Oh, thanks, Bob. I take it you mean me.
Venom is looking great. Yeah, my Venom is nice too. Don't you see it? It's black and white, Bob. Come on, what's wrong with my Venom? It's a female Venom.
She Venom.
Yeah, come on. And she has her little symbionts with her. The 3 little symbionts.
She Venom is a thing too.
Yes, it is. You doing okay there, Rick?
Yeah, I just cough.
Can you hear my fan tonight?
Actually, I can't.
Really? Cool.
No. No, I can't.
Now that
I
I
heard it
mentioned it, now that I mentioned it, now you can hear it.
I heard it for a second there, but now I don't.
That's why I like working with the tablet. I can just block in the blacks. Like you notice the skunks, the 2 skunks in the bottom.
Yeah.
They look blocky. So now I'm gonna go in with my pen with the background and just cut out all the different hairs to make it.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at you, Bob. He's like, I don't like your Venom, Manny. I don't like the smell.
Awesome. Talking smack tonight, Bob.
It's still getting there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
Oh yeah, that's looking good.
Okay, that's it.
So how do you do it? Here's the trace, or do you just not and it's just white?
Yeah. Oh, I think that looks like the newer Venom. Apparently, they've
But how
given
do you get
Venom a
like,
new look.
or do you just do every, or do you just do it in just black?
Normally I do it in black, but my one marker looks purplish for some reason, although it's supposed to be black.
It would be nice to get the 3D look, but I don't know how to do that.
What don't you know how to do?
I just don't know how to make it look 3D. I mean, I can outline, but it's.
There's my Venom.
Just for you, Bob.
So there is Venom. Venom. Eat your brains. It's just about getting making sure you foreshorten your limbs and stuff like that, and then shading it just right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part about inking, the shading part.
Oh, that's where I'm getting to that point where we're shading now.
How's this, Bob?
Oh, then draw Venom. I can't even draw a woman because Bob is saying I can't even try to draw a woman because if I do that, my class would call me a pervert or something, and I draw in class only. Wow, that's major SJW nonsense. That's SJW-ness taken to the extreme. My opinion. What do you got going on there, Adrian? Let's present you to everybody for a few minutes. Oh, that's a nice looking Superboy.
Yeah, that's really good.
I think that's from Young Justice or from the old, from like the 90s, from after the Reign of the Superman. No, Reign of the Superman. No, uh, I'm not sure when that is for that Superboy. 90s, early 2000s. That's similar to what I think they have him looking like in Injustice. No, he wears the whole suit. Yeah, I know. After Connor Kent lost the Superman Red and Blues, that's what I'm thinking. So take that off. Going back. Show Manny there. Ooh, nice Venom. Okay, that is way behind. Check something quick. Oh, we are at 93 subs. Seven more to go, and I get to have a little contest.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna do it like art. Pick somebody from my chat, and whoever wins that, thing, they get to get a commission free of charge.
Okay, that's right. You said that. But I guess I'm not
Yeah,
really paying attention.
no problem.
I'm drawing, not really paying attention.
Or remembering. Yeah, I understand.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get these teeth.
Get what?
I have no idea how I'm gonna get these teeth to work and look nice.
Your teeth are just basically triangles.
Yeah, but I want mine to look rounded.
The only thing is you may, instead of putting the sides straight, just angle them a little.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a bit of a curve.
Mm-hmm. I could cheat and just use my light pad and just trace the teeth.
Yeah, but that might not work either because you've drawn it yourself, and what you've probably drawn is off from
Yeah, because I've just
that. You've eyeballed it, and it's probably off a little from that, so then it would really put your teeth off.
yeah.
I would guess. You
Well, I
might
haven't
be able to
eaten
line
yet, so
it
I
up.
can see.
There you go, Bob. How's this Venom coming?
I'm basically a dentist. It might help you. Human teeth. Bob saying he can help you with the teeth. He's a dentist. I don't think you're a dentist at 15 years old, Bob. There's that water, that oceanside water from Manny. Get to hear the Pacific with him being, in Hawaii every
I
so
think,
often.
I think it's the highway.
Is he outside drawing?
No, I'm joking. It's his fan.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think it's the fan. I think it's the highway. I got my window open tonight.
uh, yeah.
There's it gone now.
I can still hear it a little every so. Don't worry about it. I'm just teasing you mainly. I don't. It's not bothering me in the least. I don't think it's bothering anybody else.
Okay.
Can't hear anything, so.
It might be for me because I have my earbuds in, so I hear every. Well, I'm not sure whether who else has got earbuds in, but I hear a lot. Hear a lot of the sounds or whatever. Heck, people probably hear my chair creaking. I know Bob said
Okay,
about hearing my chair.
how does that look?
Let's see. I'm just gonna put it on you for a sec so I can see good. Yeah, they look good. Now the only thing you might want to do is put a line or two in them near the edge just to shade it a little.
Okay. I haven't gotten the shading yet. I got them drawn in.
Okay. Just because they're so big, you need a little bit of shading. Where mine are so little. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, see you, Bob. Have a great day at school.
See you, Bob.
And I will be on tomorrow. Well, I'm not sure what it is for you now. I'll be on tomorrow night drawing Will Smith from Men in Black. I'm trying to do a whole October thing of Halloween type characters or whatever, And on Fridays I'm doing sci-fi. That's one of the best things I could come up for sci-fi.
Will Smith. You gotta do a Star Wars, man.
Pardon?
You gotta do a Star Wars.
Actually, I have. This is I'm not sure. This is a long time ago. I did some Star Wars. Well, not sure how long ago. A few years ago. Let's see whether I can find. I think it's
You need to put in your tagline, Boba Fett, and then you get people come over. Check it out.
Yeah.
Slave Girl Leia. There you go.
Yeah.
Seriously, go for it.
Okay, John saying he's gonna win my commission and demand that I draw Iceman kissing a boy.
No. Kick him. Kick him.
Kicking a boy? Okay, yeah, I'll get him kicking a boy.
No, kick him out of the chat. No boy kissing.
Oh no, I'm on tomorrow at noon too, Bob. I'm on tomorrow noon my time too. It's Friday. What am I thinking? After Friday, I'm no longer on at noon on Saturdays. So, although I might do a not so serious one on Saturdays, I don't know if I feel like it in the afternoon sometime before I do my live drawing at night, and then nothing on Sunday, just because I don't want to do anything.
This is a sneak peek of tomorrow's drawing. Yes.
You drew that?
Yes, I painted this in Clip Studio.
That's beautiful. That's
Thank
like one of
you.
the best ones I've seen.
Thank you.
Keep it up there for a sec.
Yep.
I'm going to present it to everyone. Not that there's many people here. Slave Leia. Jabba,
Yes.
Leia from Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll do Leia from Jabba the Hutt's palace in her bounty hunter suit.
I guarantee you put Slave Leia on your title tomorrow, you get more hits.
Yeah, but well, I'm not doing. That wouldn't be Halloween. Well, I guess it could be Halloween. I swear. I'm trying
It's
to do.
Halloween.
I'm trying to do. I don't know, monsters or whatever, scary things or
Oh,
whatever.
draw Jabba behind her.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, draw Jabba, draw Silicious Crumb. Go for it.
Yeah, I think you've been presented. Okay, we'll stop presenting. Yeah, I'll take it off. Trying to find my.
Thanks, Adrian.
It's closer to so I can see my.
What you got?
What do you want for a print for that?
What was that again?
How much would you want for a print of the Leia?
I usually sell my prints at $20 a piece. But
20, that's not bad. I don't have any money right now, but I'll keep you in mind. What's your name so I can write it down?
you can go to my site and Good Dog Press.
Oh, good dog. Okay.
Yes. And this is another one I did for last year. I did a spoof on Star Wars.
That's good.
There's Rogue One and X-Men story. It was a big hit at the Comic-Con, that's for sure.
Oh, I bet it was. It's beautiful
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah, both of those were a big hit.
Oh, here it is. Let's see. Let's open with photos. I haven't colored this, or I don't think I've done any colors to this. Once it comes up, I'll share my screen. What did you work on in the 90s, Manny? Adrian's wondering.
I will put up my 90s work on my DeviantArt this weekend, and I might actually make a video for YouTube. So I was doing photorealistic watercolors. I mean, acrylics. I mean, you could not tell it wasn't a photograph. It was that. But you know what? Photorealism is boring. I really like doing comic books. But if you want to sell art, photorealism is where it's at. But it's so boring to do. I can teach anybody to copy a photograph. It's just technique. There's no creativity in it.
So there's some Star Wars I did, I don't know, like 5 years ago or something like that. Anakin, Yoda, and R2. I think my thing's being shared.
That's cool.
You gotta love how, if you look at my Anakin, I've got him doing live long and prosper.
Eh,
I just thought that'd be a nice joke in doing him. And this is obviously Anakin from Clone Wars. Oh, yeah, Clone Wars is the second one.
Do a dark
the animated Clone
Jabba.
Wars to me is the best Star Wars.
Heard it?
The animated Clone Wars is really the best Star Wars for me.
What was it? I was trying to a long time ago combine Star Trek and Star Wars characters. I like doing that sort of combined stuff. I've done a bunch of DC and Marvel combined stuff. I'm slowly getting them drawn up. Well, not just drawn up, but colored or whatever. But I combined Spock and Yoda. Spoda. Combined Darth Vader and Locutus of Borg. So you had Darth Cutis. I just figured, John Luke went to the dark side because of the Borg, and so Anakin goes to the dark side. I thought it worked. And then instead of stormtroopers, it was Borg troopers. Chuck Close made a career of copywriting photos, John Dillard said.
Mm. The most awesomest.
Oh, you got the
awesome,
Holy Warrior.
Yeah,
You got
the
the
most.
best photos ever that
This is
you've
the
ever done.
this is the best team ever.
Yes, it is. As far as I'm concerned, anyways. It's my team, or one of my teams, my main team. The Holy Warriors.
So okay, now you got to critique it. What did I do wrong now? What,
Well,
what do I need to fix?
the only thing other than I told you in that one thing, but because I don't care whether you fix it or not.
Oh
And
yeah,
that is,
I know what you want.
that maple leaf there is in like the shield
Okay,
thing like that.
I can
So
do that.
the shield would be white and the maple leaf would be red.
Mm-hmm. So as the magic of digital painting, I can do that.
You're gonna make me put up another one on my site?
Well, you're gonna see how easy it is.
Yeah, I know how easy it is.
Well, because I'm
Well,
doing it.
sort of. I don't know all the techniques, so but
Mhm.
what if I know if learning them, I know how easy it would be
Okay.
because I've used several of them minorly.
Yeah, see that? How easy it is?
Yeah.
Oops, too much. I should just do this. What's all the clicking? What's going on?
What?
What's all the clicking?
Oh, that's probably me. I'm watching the chat on the one thing and clicking on my stuff. Sorry. I'm just trying to get ready for after you're done that to show people some stuff. Done my Venom.
Okay.
Just got to get it below his face there.
Well, all I have to do is take it away.
Yeah, just cut the top.
That's why digital is so much better and so much more awesome. And of course, I gotta fix a little bit more, but it's almost there.
Yeah, you got to make the shading go more with the cape.
But pretty
Than
much
his
it's
chest.
almost done.
Who's listening to what stream? Adrian?
There's only one stream on tonight, and that's this stream.
We've got 5 people in ours, and I don't think that includes anybody that's actually, well, viewable except for you. So we got John, you, that's 2. Maybe me, that's 3. Oh, I think that's something in the background of somebody's. Yeah. Might be. I think somebody's listening to something in there. Are you listening to anything, Manny?
It could be my wife in the other room watching TV.
Yeah, maybe.
It's during commercials. When it's the regular TV, it's soft, but once it goes to commercial is always louder. That could be it.
No, I'm gonna share my.
Okay, there it is, fixed. Good to go.
Oh yeah. Cool. I'm just gonna share my screen. Show my combo characters. Aquaman and Namor. Easy one for people. Aquamore. Color. Arsenal and Deadpool for Arson Pool. Adam, the Atom, and Ant-Man for Adam Ant. Azrael and Black Knight for Azrael Knight. Bishop and Booster Gold for Bishop Gold. Dr. Doom and Black Adam for Black Doom. Falcon and Black Condor for Black Falcon.
Isn't that redundant?
Heard it?
Isn't that redundant?
What, Black Falcon?
Black Falcon?
I don't know. Well, like I said, it was Falcon from Marvel and then Black Condor from DC. Okay. So I took the Black from DC and the Falcon from thing. This is Black Canary and Mockingbird combined for Black Mockingbird. And then Brainiac and Ultron together for Brainatronic or Brainatroniac. Shazam and Hulk for Captain Hulk. Or just because they both have a transformative thing to them, you know.
Cool.
Superboy and Captain Britain for Captain Super. Catman from DC and Taskmaster from Marvel for Catmaster. Catwoman and Black Widow for Cat Widow. Bane and Crossbones for Crossbane. I know some of the names are ridiculous, but Cyborg Superman and Silver Samurai for Cyborg Super Ride. Cyborg and Deathlock for Psylocke. Spelled different than not Cyclock, but Psylocke.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkman and who is it? Dark or did I forget who the other guy is? Some bird type one from Marvel. I combined them to be Dark Flight. So I forget. Venom and Obsidian. Obsidian is a DC character for Dark Venom. And of course, one that everybody would expect, Darkseid and Thanos for Darkness. Bullseye and Deadshot. Ghost Rider and the Demon Etrigan for Demon Rider. Dove and Dagger for Dove Dagger. Got a whole bunch here. I'll just cycle through them quick. Some of them are colored and all that already. I did Wonder Woman and Miss Marvel for Marvel Woman. And I did Daredevil combined with Red Robin for Red Devil. And Spider-Man and Superman combined for Super Spider. Hello, Marvelous. Here, get out of this. Show Marvelous my Venom. Okay. Present to everyone. There is Venom.
here. How's this looking?
Let's see. Oh, that is looking awesome. Now, what do we got for Adrian here? We haven't been over to Adrian in a while. Adrian's got a Venom going on. Let's present that to everyone.
Oh wow, that looks really good.
Although I think for Venom, he needs to be a little more bulkier.
Yeah, that one's like huge. All right, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna keep working on this.
Okay,
Thanks for letting me be on.
No
Doing
problem.
this. This is fun.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming
Guys, I'll
on,
have a
Ben.
good night.
Anytime you want to come on, if you're in the chat, just let me know.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Yeah.
Go to Manny. His face of Venom. Yeah, the symbol is tough for sure, Adrian. It's been done several different ways, which I think makes it the hardest. I was going to do She Venom, but I decided not to.
I did.
You did She Venom?
Yeah, man, she's right here. I miss her. Huh.
Now that's a She Venom I could get into. Well, I could get into either She Venom.
Yeah. But you see how easy it is to do the fur with this digital.
Yeah.
Just gotta cut away at what I put down. As I said, when I first make these skunks, they look kind of blocky, but I start taking away all the blockiness, give it that little feathery look to the tail.
Adrian's like, she looks hot, Manny.
That's what I'm going for.
Of course, with all that fur, she's going to be hot. She'd be sweating up a storm.
I'm sweating up a storm right here, right now. Believe me, it's just humidity. Humidity is nuts tonight.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Chat away, Manny. Here, I'll put it on you. Chat away, draw, whatever.
Okay, so it's my plug time for me to plug all my stuff. Still on you. So anyways, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel or to Rick's channel, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. It does not cost you anything. Please go to my channel, Good Dog Press, and subscribe, please. Every little bit counts. We're the little acorn right here. We want to grow into a big oak. And if anyone out there has some talent, when we do the fan edition of the drawn and quartered, maybe Rick will invite you in, show us your stuff, tell your friends. It's a fun time. We're not as ruckus as the pros, the pro edition, but we do have really good art. We don't trash talk as much as the pros, the pro edition. We got to get to know each other more. Once we get to know each other more, we might start doing some trash talk. I heard Adrian is a pretty good trash talker. But he's not slinging any arrows tonight. Well, everybody can trash talk Booker on Booster. I mean, who would want to take Booster as one of their favorite characters? Come on. Booster's a joke. Talking about the character, not Booster. I'm talking about the DC character.
I'll be right there. Moving some stuff.
Yeah, I bet if we keep on doing this drawing together, eventually we'll get to know each other and see what we can rib each other on and find out our idiosyncrasies.
Booster's not on here.
We're just talking about it, Rick. Don't scold us. We're having a good conversation, me and Adrian here. Come on.
Oh yeah, he's talking there.
Yeah. Once I get to know what comic book characters you guys like, and I can start making fun of those things, and the cartoons you guys like, I can make fun of that. What shows you guys watch. See, I'm boring. I don't watch any shows. I only watch news, and I draw, and I listen to YouTube. There's nothing on TV that interests me. It's all trash. It's boring. Tell me one good show on TV nowadays.
Flash? Arrow?
Flash has gotten boring. It used to be okay.
Yeah.
They got too many characters. That's why. If they stuck to the main characters, I mean, the first 2 seasons when he was trying to get his dad out of jail, that was pretty cool. But then they made the dad into a alternate universe. I mean, Earth 2 Flash. It's like, come on.
Well, his actual dad died.
Right. But then they brought him back as Jay Garrett. It's ridiculous.
Well, they just wanted to keep him in because the guy that's playing Jay Garrett and played his dad played the Flash in the 90s series.
Yes. I used to love watching that show.
But, well, I do like that they finally got away from the Speed main villain. That's the one thing I'm not sure whether I like or not. Like a major villain throughout the whole season. I could see a major villain like in the last episode. I think that limits it, doing that big story arc.
This last season's villain was horrible. He was boring as hell.
Yeah.
I didn't like him at all. I liked the Gorilla Grodd stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah. I think a series long story arc, I think it messes with the series too much because I think it takes away from individual episodes. I don't know. It's my personal opinion, anyways.
I mean, they're giving everybody a power now. It's like, come on. And stupid one H.G. Wells. Every single season, it's a new H.G. Wells. Come on, this is crazy.
Yeah, well, not H.G. Wells. Well, it's not H.G. Wells. It's
H.G.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's pretty stupid. A new one each season. It's like.
I mean,
and the one thing I like, but I don't like is the whole Team Flash. It's like. That's sort of what I don't like about most of these, even Arrow. It's like these characters don't have teams like this to operate in the comic book.
But you know what's the cringiest part about Flash?
What?
They made Iris his stepsister.
Yeah.
That's cringy. Come on.
Well, not. Well, it's a stepsister, but it's not. It's
Yes, it was his stepsister. He lived with them for so long. That's
well. What I mean is his dad. Her dad did not literally adopt him. He grew up
yeah,
in.
but he was in their house for so
Yeah.
long. That was kind
Yeah.
of like, come on, they're
Yeah.
like brother and sister. That's kind of like, ugh,
Yeah.
that was kind of cringy for me.
Yeah. But yeah, this it's weird. The whole. And then I'm not real. I like Legends, but I don't know.
I like the first season of Legends,
Yeah.
and when they got rid of Rip, it's like, it's not as good.
Yeah, when they got rid of what's his name?
Rip Hunter.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I didn't really like that Rip Hunter
Really?
because Rip Hunter is a lot different in the comic books, and that's what I'm used to. He's not like that in the comics,
Mm,
so that's really what I didn't like. But no, well then again, I didn't really like all the villains make it interesting, but I guess a little. But having a villain on a quote unquote villains on a superhero team.
well, that's the Suicide Squad. Pretty much that way.
Yeah. Well, that's slightly different. They're made up of all villains, and they're forced to
Right.
be there.
Well, not the first Suicide Squad. They did have some heroes in the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, true. But I mean the more modern one, the one that almost everybody knows about,
Right.
Task Force X.
Mm,
They're all forced to be there. They got a chip implanted in their head, and if you don't obey, get your head blown off.
right. I've got all those original comics.
Yeah, I think she actually does. John, John's trying to Josh talk us.
Like that.
John's in the chat trying to trash talk us.
Mama's got a high top fade and parachute pants. Ooh, we gotta go there.
Well, look up above. He said something for yours too.
What did he say? Your mama's so poor, she breaks dances outside KFC for chicken. Oh my goodness. You gotta get in here and trash talk us. Don't be trash talking us by
By text.
by text. Get in here and talk to us.
And you're going with the whole mama thing? Jeez.
I know,
That's
geez.
older than the rock underwear that you seem to be wearing.
I never did play that game, Your Mama.
No, neither have I.
I mean, I've heard some of them, and I thought they were so stupid.
Yeah.
Your mama's so fat, she sweats gravy.
Yeah. Or
Your
the
mama's,
zip code one. She's got her own zip code.
your mama's so fat when she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
Yeah.
You getting sleepy yet, Rick?
Heard it?
You getting sleepy there, Rick?
Yes, no. I know if I lay down, I'll be asleep probably in like 5-10 minutes max. And it is 2 here, so I was thinking about ending the stream.
Well, I'm happy that I got here and I got to draw my skunk girl,
Yeah.
which I will be showing Edwin on Saturday.
So you're meeting up with him on Saturday?
Well, I still gotta go. I still have to tweet him and DM him and see if it's still on.
Adrian's like, yeah, dude, I see it. Bedtime laugh out loud. I think Adrian's in the same time zone as me. Your mama face looks so like a barrel full of monkeys' knuckles.
What?
How did you know my mama got hit by a bunch of monkeys? uh, okay, Adrian's gone too.
Okay,
So
Adrian.
here, we'll just show what your Venom one last time. Present to everyone. Not that there's too many people here.
There's still 5
There
people.
is the Venom. Venom. Eat your brains. Okay, so great character, Manny. He likes your skunk girl. Everybody likes skunk girl.
Yeah, so
She's not much of a stinker.
I mean, when I was trying to talk about Sariel, everybody was like, huh? So I'm like, I think everybody likes Skunk Girl.
Yeah,
So
they look at her and they're like,
I'm gonna run with Skunk Girl for a while.
yeah, you gotta go. You gotta figure out what's your best characters and go with it. Like, or develop them so they're gonna be your best characters.
Well, like I said
And
too,
nothing's wrong with Sorrel either.
oh yeah, I mean he's gonna come, but I think after I make a name for myself, a little bit more people, then they'll take a chance more on him. But something like this, it's gonna appeal to such a wide audience. I mean, how many sexy women comics are out there right now?
Yeah. Well,
There's hardly anything. I mean, there's still Lady Death out there,
yeah,
but in the mainstream, I mean, come on, they look horrible.
yeah. Hey,
Nobody,
Adrian. Adrian's taken off.
right, Adrian?
And yeah, John, I think you said you have Fridays off or Saturdays or whatever. I'll be on tomorrow night. I'll be coming on around 10:30, 10:30, so you can jump on.
There we go. We'll have the two champions going at each other.
And also, what else? And also Saturday. I'll probably be on around 10 for sure. So sorry for interrupting you. You were saying about your whole once you get make a name for yourself, bring it
Then
up surreal.
yeah, then I can bring out Sariel. Then I can bring out Cinta, who's another hot babe. You know, my influences in drawing was Michelangelo, Boris Vallejo, Frank Frazetta. I mean, these guys all drew voluptuous women. I
Yeah.
mean, it's classic. I mean, that was what I was brought up with. That's what I was taught how to draw them. And then when it came to comics, my first introduction to comics was Jack Kirby.
Thanks, Adrian. He just say my Venom looks good, so I wanted to thank him.
I mean, I was into Jack Kirby, George Perez, John Byrne,
Yeah.
Frank Miller. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Comic book women, at least the heroines, have to look good. They have to look sexy and all that.
When it boils down to it, what is comic books for? When I started reading comics, it was for teenage boys that wanted to see beautiful women and big, strong guys.
Yeah,
That
fight
that's what
bad
that's what
guys.
that's what it was boiled down to. You wanted to see good versus evil, and good usually won.
Yeah,
Sometimes the bad guys would get away, but most of the time they won, and that's what we all want to read. That's what we want to see. I mean, we don't want to see, Carl Manvers.
yeah. I liked her better, way better as Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah,
You
I mean,
know, I'm not sure who you could get. Bring back the black lady that was, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, did you see my video on that?
Mm, yeah, where you did all the different Captain Marvels.
Yes. So I have the original Captain Marvel, and then I have the black
No,
Captain
you don't
Marvel.
have Do you have the original?
Yes, I do.
In Shazam?
No, I was thinking of putting Captain Marvel, Shazam, but I didn't. I just did the Marvel Captain Marvels.
So you have the original Marvel Captain Marvel.
Yeah. With,
Because Shazam
with
is
Captain
the
Marvel,
original Captain Marvel.
technically, you can put Captain Marvel in your comics. The only thing is he can't be on the cover.
Yeah.
So you could actually have the Marvel family in your comic book. It is, and you can claim that it's the Captain Marvel from the 40s, which is not
Yeah.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
But it has to be in your comic book. It can't be on your cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Public domain. There's a lot of public domain characters.
Yeah.
Even a bunch of the Archie ones from the 40s, 30s, and 40s are 40s, I think it is. Archie has a bunch of superheroes.
Yeah. The
And a bunch of them
Shield,
are
the Shield, the Hood, Jaguar.
yeah. I've
Uh,
created my own versions of those characters too. But yeah, there's a lot of you could do a lot with public domain characters. You could create a universe, just call
I mean,
itself the public domain universe.
I mean, they have that cool character Black Terror from
Yeah.
the 40s. I mean, that's totally the Punisher's costume.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Heck.
public. That's public domain. Anybody can use that character.
Yeah, and they have what is it? What's his name? They have a Daredevil as well for public
Yes,
domain.
yes, the red and blue Daredevil.
Yeah, nothing like Marvel's Daredevil, I don't think.
No,
But
it's not. But yeah, they're out there. Trust me, I did a lot of research on that. I was thinking of making a comic book, or if not a
Yeah,
comic book, at least a poster of
yeah.
all those public domain characters.
I'm not sure whether it's on this channel or my Pied Piper one. A long time, well, not so long ago, I did like 4 of them, drew them up somewhat more, looking better, and then I inked and digitally inked and colored them. It took me like 3 or 4. I did 4 of them, and I think it took me like 3 videos or whatever. I got tired in one or whatever. So, but I think that's on my Pied Piper. Yeah, that's probably on my Pied Piper because at the time I was not wanting to do other characters on this channel. When I first started out, I was thinking, this is just gonna be straight cross comics characters and all that. I'm only gonna draw cross comics stuff on here. But now I'm like, okay, to get some attention, I'm starting to draw other characters. So,
Right.
do a live drawing. It draws in people, and then it gives me a name for myself, and other people, they learn
Well,
about my characters, if they're watching other videos or whatever.
I'm gonna be
And
boring. I'm gonna be boring every time you see me on your show. You know I'm gonna draw.
well, hey, guess what? I don't care. Draw, 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 draw. As long as you're talking, that's what counts, right?
Right.
People are tuning in for the drawing, but give them some talking too.
Oh, you gotta trash talk me, man. Call me some names. You know,
Yeah, well, that's good for some shows. That's like Drawn and Quartered. That's what it's half about.
you're gonna hear some maple syrup jokes coming your way on the next Drawn and Quartered. Okay.
Okay.
There goes
Okay.
Rick getting drunk off of maple syrup again. That's the only thing I know you guys have, maple syrup, and it's funny. You guys don't even have Canadian bacon.
Actually,
You
I
have,
think we do.
yeah, it's called ham.
And oh, the other thing is poutine. You know, there's the poutine from here, where it was developed in Montreal.
What is poutine? I know I should know this. I watched the Food Network. I just forgot. What is that again?
Well, original poutine is basically French fries with cheese curds put on top, and then gravy over top of it all.
Okay, I won't be eating poutine.
What? Do you not like cheese curds or gravy?
It just doesn't sound right.
It is like awesome. I don't know what your taste buds are like. I don't know what you like or whatever, but you know, it may sound gross, but it, as far as I'm concerned, it tastes awesome.
I guess it would taste like a tater tot casserole.
It's just adding some cheese, with great. You already have fries and gravy, so you're just adding cheese with it.
Okay.
Really,
Well,
you know,
I
you
I
know.
live I live in Hawaii and we eat some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Again, on my other channel, the Pied Piper of Hamilton, I have a little video I did about the poutine couple weeks ago, because I've seen people, in the States, and all that in different places. They try and show poutine being sold at these stores or whatever, or somebody making it. And I'm like, okay, that is not poutine.
Mm.
The way that they make it or whatever, it's like not poutine. So I showed real poutine. And amazingly enough, I bought it from the franchise New York Fries.
Oh, man, that's bad.
Which is just funny in and of itself, really.
I bet.
And we got nobody. Well, I think we got two people here. I'm not sure whether one might be in me. I'm not sure who's still here. Maybe John. Who's still
Okay,
here?
so whoever's here, put an L or one.
Put something.
I wonder if I'm one of them.
Pardon?
I could be one of them. You know that?
Yeah, we might be the two. Since it's probably only us now, and it is 12 minutes at almost quarter. Oh.
It's me.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Oh, I feel so lonely.
So lonely. And I've done on my, again, another thing I've done on my other channel is a lot of Canadian snack foods. Probably a lot similar to the US, but because I've seen those people exchanging boxes of different snack foods from different countries, so couldn't afford to do it, so I figured, hey, I'll just make videos about all the different ones here in Canada individually.
Good.
Some of them got a lot of views, some don't.
Awesome.
So, anyways, I guess like I said, it's like almost quarter after here. So people who are listening, after the fact, hit that thumbs up button. If you have yet to subscribe, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know what I'm doing stuff. Put some comments in the comment section. Let's get this comment section going. I read them. It's easy to read them when there's one or two. Maybe when there gets 1,000, it might be a little harder. Share. Check out the rest of my content. There's like over 150 videos on the channel. I'll bet a lot of them are like 2 hours plus since I've been doing live streaming. Check out the links in the description. I have yet to get Manny's in there for today. But his channel is Good Dog Press. Go check him out. Subscribe to him as well. Check out his website. Check out his website, good.press.net.
Yes.
So we will see everybody tomorrow sometime, hopefully. Bye for now. God bless everyone. Have a great day.
Yes.